Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. All
It's
right.
time, isn't it?
Well, we thought we were going to be on with Dan for the home service happy hour, and then Dan decided to go kill some deer in
Kentucky. I think.
Wisconsin,
Oh.
Kentucky. I don't know. Anyway, Dan said he quit, so we were going to do the takeover on the home service happy hour show, but we can't get a hold of Jai. Jai, I don't know where you're at, but we need you. So we decided to go live and just do our own little thing and have a little fun. So if you want to jump on and just talk, drop some comments, say what's up, we'll talk to you and say what's going on today. So happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Angela.
Happy Wednesday.
That's it's been a good day. It's been a good week.
It has been. It is super nice weather here, so that's one of the things that's making it a nice week. It is like cool in the evenings and cool in the morning. So anyway, that makes me happy.
I just want to turn this on. I want.
Walks in the morning.
It says I'm live, but I don't see us live.
Fires in the evening.
Are we live? Can anybody see me? If anybody's watching, can you just say hi or just drop a comment or something? Because I can't find it. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. So testing 1, 2.
Test. Oh, looks like both of our microphones work.
I mean, it's moving on the thing, so I don't know. It says we got some people watching, but I don't see any
If you're one of
comments.
those people that are watching, comment so that we know it's working. And maybe we can get some of the
See if you can see it
some
on
of the
yours.
crew. Okay, we'll look and see.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Facebook
All right.
land
I
right
hear
here.
it. All right. So anyway, we're just gonna talk bullshit, talk about whatever, drink some beers. Cheers. Happy
Because it's home service happy hour, so we have to have beers because it was going to be the Takeover Dan show, and we're just taking over the hour instead.
I'm not one for politics. I'm not one for like sympathy posts or like pray for somebody, but pretty sad to see that Charlie Kirk was just shot. That's pretty been following the dude for a while. He's pretty I don't know. I thought he was pretty good relaying topics about politics and having intelligent conversations with non-intelligent people. And pretty unfortunate to see that he was shot at an event in Utah. So hopefully he pulls through that and can make it home to his family because he's a family man. And I feel like he just had a kid or
so we just got to see him live when we were at Win the Storm in Dallas.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been following him. That's the first time I saw him. But I'm like, I love people who just make you think different, spark the truth. To me, he delivers in such a professional, and I mean, is always like, this might not be your view. This is what I think. Have you thought of it this way? Have you thought of this perspective? Just like making people, instead of just blindly trust what's going on, just maybe think differently and trust differently. And I almost thought, I was like, man, is he like hated when he goes around and travels and like speaks at college campuses and people that disagree with him?
Yeah, I'm sure he does, but he was definitely a great speaker, and he had a very thought-provoking conversations with everybody at Win the Storm, and I don't know, it's just kind of sad. So hopefully he pulls through, and we can talk more about him later on. But yeah, I'm not like one of those prayer junkies, but that's just sad. So anyway, let's talk about something exciting. I was in the sun today, hanging some Omni Christmas lights. Actually, this is the third day of Omni. I got one more day of doing Omni installs. You've been on the phone talking unique genes to clients and prospects. So it's been a good week for us, both of us. If you're joining us, go ahead and drop a comment, say hi. I don't know who you are. I just see there are people watching. If you want to talk about something, we'll talk about something. It's Wednesday, the beginning of September. We're getting ready. It's the bird month. I got people in the Philippines sending me pictures and videos of the malls getting decorated Christmas lights over there already. It's like, why do I not live in the Philippines? Like, why do they do it right? And we got to wait till November to start decorating.
Yeah, they do Christmas in all the Burr months. As soon as it's a Burr month, it's time to decorate for Christmas. So I love that.
I got to say, and I mean, you look pretty good on this camera we got. We got the brand new office setup going on here.
We've had this camera for a while. I've had the camera obsessed. I'm going to give credit to Michael Gregory. Like when I first started my journey on the radio show and Dan's show, he sent me this whole setup I was supposed to get. And I had it set up back in Omaha, but have never quite figured it out here, and you got like the camera on the right settings. Our camera does not have to have an ice pack anymore.
We could do some
to
cool
overheat.
background changes.
Ooh,
However you're feeling.
I like the blue.
Put you in the red zone. You want the blue one? I wonder if we could do blue and a white, maybe. No, all right, we'll go with the white for now. So yeah, got the cool setup, but we
both have microphones. We have microphones on
the Rodecaster, on the swivel. It's pretty legit. Like
It
once we can figure out
is.
that Rodecaster and get some like cool sound effects.
I'm gonna take some credit for starting. You started, you were like, okay, let's do this. But then I got you a super big screen monitor for your birthday. So I'm gonna take credit for like then you like
It
really
is pretty badass. You can
Then you went all in.
maybe well, it's so big you can't see it right there, but it's 49-inch Samsung curved monitor. Let me just tell you, if you are a fan of having dual monitors, having one large monitor versus multiple monitors is an absolute, I don't want to say game changer because that's such an overused word, but it's a game changer. I promise you. Not having to take your eye off one screen to go to the other. Something about just having a transition of just right across your face. It really just
they were saying how it like really affects your brain. The way you do like the way you look and not have to like have a break and stop and turn your head and like the way you can transition. So it is nice. I have never been a dual monitor person because of that. I was like, it's so separate. Why would I just move it over here? It seems just as easy to click on a different
No, that's not.
icon.
No.
Instead, I like to have 20 tabs open. It seems just as easy to click on the second tab. But this monitor makes me think differently.
Do we have any dual monitor fans out there? I've seen people with 3 monitors, but I'm just telling you, getting the 49, then a 50 something inch too, but that thing wouldn't fit on here. Like I don't know what you would do with that thing. It's like a tech game nerd dream. Probably feel like you're in NASCAR, full wrap around your face and everything.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
All right, so let's talk some business. I mean, it's getting back to the busy season. I know a lot of people were just a little bit slower during the summer months, typically because everybody's traveling and everything, and business died off for washing. Unique kind of stayed steady and coming off the summit, but I hear you on the calls all the time right now, and people are getting amped up and ramped up for the Christmas
light season. So yeah, we work in a lot of different home service markets for Unique Genius. So not everyone's seasonal, like roofing and HVAC, and those are going on all the time. But now we're in the fall, which everything just seems to pick up. People have a different attitude. It's like back to school, back to fourth quarter, and all the holiday lighting.
And the holiday lights.
So yeah, we've been on the phone nonstop helping people with Christmas light. Everyone graduating from Christmas Light Academy in our back end of our Warriors, getting prepped, ready to be placed. And then all the fun people in holiday lighting. And it's fun seeing different people at different phases of their journey too. We have Christmas light companies that are finally like pulling the trigger. They've been answering the phone and realized how much money they're leaving on the table because they're missing phone calls. And then very seasoned companies who might have a couple people in the office already, but decided we're still leaving money on the table because we don't have somebody to do all those client follow-ups and extra touches. So
if you are the business owner that says, I need to answer every single phone call because they need to hear my voice, you are losing. You're losing every single time because you're wasting time talking to people who may not want your services, people that just don't need to talk to you because they're just ready to book. They can do that with your admin. There's so many different opportunities for you to be out there talking to clients, talking to prospects rather than answering the phone. The last thing I ever want to do as a business owner, if I had to start all over again, would be to talk to clients. Like other than talking to them out in the field, doing sales and doing the install, like if I never have to answer a phone again and say, thank you for calling Patriot Illumination. This is JC. How can make your property shine today? Like I never want to do that again.
You saying that, there's so many things out there that tell you this, regardless of what level you're at business. If you're the business owner answering the phone, there's a different level of professional there than having somebody answer the phone. Like this is a real business. We have somebody answering the phone, not you, the business owner. Like if you have time to answer the phone, like who can I count on doing everything else? So it just adds this layer of professionalism in your business too.
Right. You answer the phone, you're here for the estimate, you're doing the install. So who's answering the phone while you're doing, I mean, yeah, all those different things that come to play. So I promise you, if you're thinking to yourself that you have to answer the phone call, you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're lying to yourself because you believe it, but you're wrong. And the second you can get rid of that position, and I don't care. I'm not just pushing Unique Genius, even though it's this the best way to do it. But I don't care if you get your baby mama's mama to answer phones, the babysitter. I don't care if it's the cook from Applebee's.
Baby mama's mama.
Yeah,
I gotta share this.
Just get somebody on the phone so that you can be out there doing the things you need to be doing. Or we even have the cool option of having Unique Genius AI, so that you have, which again, even the AI feature is incredible option for people for after hours and weekends. I don't expect anybody to be answering the phone on the weekends while you're with your family. But if that goes to a voicemail, there's a good chance they're not going to leave a voicemail. They're going to probably call somebody else who will answer because they're the only operator doing it. So I would just have the AI answer the phone so they do get a voice on the phone. And all we're trying to do is capture the information. We don't need to sell them anything. We don't need to tell them every single detail about the service that you're offering, but we just want to be able to capture their information so that we can call them back in a timely manner and they feel like they were served because you took the time to have somebody answer the phone. So
it answers questions pretty great too. I love testing yours out or being on the phone or being around other people calling.
I built Patriot to solve the problem of the office coming in on the Monday or even the following day during the week when there's just messages of, give us a call, blah, blah, blah. And then it's the phone tag game. So now we're trying to call the person to get the information and they don't answer. And I paid for the lead. Or if a client calls and they had an issue with their Christmas lights, I built it out so that we can troubleshoot over the phone with AI on how to fix their lights. And if we can't fix it because it's something that we actually need to get out there and fix, maybe a squirrel ate the wire, I'm not expecting them to get in the tree and fix it. We can at least give them the confidence or the reassurance that we will be out there and they can feel better knowing that, hey, this is something that needs to get resolved by our team. And we'll get out there as soon as we get back during the work week. Or maybe it was a GFCI. AI is able to talk them through how to go fix the GFCI so that they can have their lights back on and not have a whole weekend without lights. So just that alone, that cost and that value for our clients was worth signing up for it.
Yeah, that troubleshooting is pretty awesome. I'm glad to know you're not expecting your clients to climb up in the tree and chase the squirrels.
I mean, I would love for them to get rid of the squirrels, but I don't think they're going to. But maybe I just bait them into saying that you need to kill the squirrel.
Why do squirrels like the Christmas lights so much?
Well, this is what I was told. And I mean, if you saw it or heard it on the internet, it has to be true. But what I was told is that they put soy in the wires and the squirrels are attracted to the soy. I don't know why they put soy in wires.
Is anyone told the people in China that?
I don't think China cares. They're not worried about our rodent. And if anything, China's like, they need more wire.
They need more. They need more wire. We put this soy in here on purpose. Come on, squirrels.
First soy sauce, now soy wire.
Oh, that cracks me up.
So
you never know.
Hello, Joe. I will see you in an hour and 38 minutes. Be on with Joe. And Joe was on my 30-day live challenge a few years ago. And Joe is doing a 30-day live challenge. So I'm pretty honored to be able to be on his now and help support him through that. So I'll be talking with Joe Maddox here in an hour and a half. And I don't know what we're talking about, Joe, but we're going to talk about it and we're going to have some fun. So
we're going to talk about it.
I'll probably have a couple more beers in me. It'll just get really more exciting. So if you want to hang out with Joe and I later tonight, follow Joe Maddox and follow Joe. And I'm sure it'll stream to my page too, but we can go talk more about Christmas lights, life, and whatever else makes Joe happy tonight. So come support Joe. It'd be a good thing to see. He's doing a big challenge though. It's a 30-day challenge. He's going live every single day for 30 days, which is not easy, especially for somebody like me. When I did it a few years ago as a huge introvert, didn't know what to say. Now I go live and just talk about it.
We had just met when you started it. So we met the very end of March and you did it in April.
Yeah.
and you started it the week after we met when we went to
Sales
Boost.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a week after we went to Sales Boost, and I remember you had to go. You're like, I need to go somewhere where you're not going to be.
Oh, it's
and
horrible.
It took you hours.
Oh, it's horrible.
Literally hours of walking around to get the nerve up to start the live.
In the gym, I was in a hallway. I was in an elevator shaft. I was probably crying in the corner at one point. Tried everything, but I finally did it. And then it was like, well, this is easy. So then I did 30 days live, and I ended up doing like 2 or 3 lives in a day at one point, which is absolutely ridiculous.
But now it's just seeing like your growth in it and like making yourself do it and get out of your comfort zone from that very first day. And now you all the time, I'm just like, oh my gosh, what do I look like? Like all the time, he's like, the countdown's on. And he's like, we're about to be live.
We're going live.
I'm like, wait.
I feel like I gotta like
what?
Move that camera because I'm like leaning down into the microphone and you can't. So maybe I need to get a camera down here pointed up at me. We have 2 cameras.
No, just look up there. The thing is, your seat isn't as high as mine. You're supposed to put your seat a little bit higher, so that the camera, you don't have to look up at the camera. If you put your seat higher, then you just can look straight into the camera. There.
Okay.
Isn't that better?
No.
See? It is better.
But I like the mic.
Well, just raise up the mic. Just go like this. The good thing about these arms is you can move the mic to wherever you'd like to move it.
You want 2 mics?
No.
All right.
I do like these though. Like Ryan Lee says, they have a sense of authority.
I got the mic.
I didn't know if we were on Dan's and he was gonna join us. I almost grabbed my landscaping light since you had a hat on. I almost grabbed my flat bow landscape lighting secrets hat downstairs.
All right, so we got a few people on. If you want to drop a comment, tell us what you're doing, what you're excited about, what you're working on.
Ask us a question.
Yeah, give us something fun. I don't care. Ask anything.
Ask anything. I just saw Sarah Blakely. Did I send it to you? Sarah Blakely, Jesse Itzler, like they were on a show together, like that. Somebody was interviewing them, though. They were on a podcast and someone was interviewing them, and it was hilarious because she was like going off on, tell us about Jesse. And she went off and he was like, wait a second, is this a roast? And no one told me.
Should we roast Angela? Oh, let's roast
No.
Angela. No? All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to see what you say. Go ahead.
No.
Let's roast me.
No, I'm trying to get some hanky-panky tonight, so no roasty for me.
She was just talking about him, but they're so like wildly different that it was funny. Like he's so extreme nutrition, sports, and I love Sarah. She's like, let me eat a box of Cheez-Its.
That's
my sneaks.
It's not something that Jesse sounds like he would be eating.
No, but
they're polar opposites, but they are attracted to each other, so it's kind of cute. What else going on? We got Hilton Head next week. We'll be in Hilton Head with the door-to-door experts, traveling down there with Sam Taggart for a deep dive. I don't know what we're doing yet, getting ourselves into.
It's about authenticity.
Oh, it's got that the guy who does the triathlons with the
Ironmans, yeah, the guy and his brother. His brother has cerebral palsy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So the 2 of them are speaking at the event. So yeah, we have a mastermind. The last mastermind that we went to is on leadership, and that was a pretty intense experience. It's funny, we walked into it. I guess we're a little more prepared for personal development this time. We went and we're thinking we're going to this event together, mastermind, and it's in Vegas. So our mindset is like, oh yeah, Vegas. Awesome dinners in Vegas.
Shows.
And yeah, all this awesome stuff we're going to do with these people we love in the mastermind. And
no, we were the show.
We were the show.
We got roasted.
One of the best personal development things we've done.
It was really good, though. Really good. I think everybody, I'm pretty sure at one point a tear shed from my eye. It's probably because I tripped and fell, but everybody cried at one point.
We got to go revisit that. I wanted to do the communication one. So next year, personal development too.
Yeah, I really do like the video quality in this camera, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it really got to the quality it needed.
I know all along it was just on the wrong settings and I couldn't figure it out. And I am not a patient techie person at all. Like I have no, as you're going to put a comment up there, like I just won't figure it out. I have to have somebody help me.
All right. We got a first question. Massive struggle bus for us right now. Trying to decide on vehicles for install. I know you liked vans. Can you spend 2 minutes debating vans, trailers, box trucks? Thanks. Don't get a bus. So just take the bus out of the equation. Vans, I love if you can get a 3-seater. If you run two, I think you run 2-man crews, O'Brien. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. If you run 2-man crews, it's super easy because they're all 2-man. And I would definitely,
Two-seaters.
yeah, 2-man van, 2-man van, 2-man van. Definitely get a high top. Don't go a low top or mid roof, and don't sell yourself short on that. You can fit a heck of a lot more inventory in there. Being able to stand up, the guys can use it as a restroom as well too. My favorite is the Vans, hands down. I've got a box truck. Box truck is good if you do a lot of large commercial. If you don't do a lot of large commercial, it's not worth the getting a box truck because it's a ladder pain in the ass. Usually, you can't get a ladder up top. You can only fit a 28-foot inside. You can strap a ladder on the side of it, but I just think that looks janky and it covers up your wrap. And then trailers are just the go-to easy, real cheap, affordable. $5,000 and you get yourself a trailer. Just have a pickup truck and you're towing, but you got to have people who can drive them. If you have tight neighborhoods, it's not fun. And I hear all the time, "Oh, what if my truck breaks down and I can go get a new truck in the trailer?" Well, first of all, don't have shitty trucks. And second, in the 9 years of doing this, I've never had a truck break down. So if you want to what if the one time that it could happen, cool, do it. But if I'm going to do it all over again, I would highly recommend for anybody just doing a van. If you can get a Mercedes, I know you said you got 2-man, so you run 2 guys in your crew. So it's just easy to get anything. I like the ProMasters. A lot of bad reviews out there about them, about transmissions and engine issues. Haven't had any issues. I've got a Ford Transit, low roof. Hate it, but it's a workhorse and it's made us a lot of money. So if I had to tell you, if you're taking my opinion, I would say get the van. The only thing is utilize it, so figure out how you utilize it year round so it doesn't sit in the shop for 6 months, 7 months of the year. So that's just my personal opinion. I would never, ever, 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 ever go back to a trailer. And I don't think we do enough large commercial decor to justify having a box truck anymore. It was just cool and I got a good deal on it. So
Just dropping all the toys.
I know this thing came with like all these cool magnets, and now I just play with magnets. And it's like,
I'm not
like
even
fidget
in the
toys.
day to day of the business, but those arguments made way of sense for a van, especially that not everyone can drive a trailer. Like it's not like a culture of like that's the easiest thing through neighborhoods. It's much easier to be able to send anybody out.
Yeah, and honestly, Brian, I mean, if you're not worried about wrapping it, just go rent one, lease one. You don't need too much in there. You can just go ahead and buy a metal shelving unit and literally just strap it with some ratchet straps. So we've done this to the walls, and then you're good to go. Throw some totes in there, and you got the perfect setup. And then slap a big magnet on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There are companies out there that
magnets.
will lease and outfit vans. We were talking about last night on the Christmas therapy, and I want to say it was King B, but you can look it up and they'll outfit a van for you. It might be too late, but it's nice. You can just lease it for a few months and then bring it back to them, and they'll even wrap it for you too, I believe. So that's kind of cool. I think really, if I was to start over and do just Christmas lights and nothing else and just have a 5-month business, I would go that route. Just lease and then return them. Lease and return them. And then you have no liability the rest of the year, no insurance, no payments. There's lots of different things I would do differently if I had to do this all over again.
Great thing about lease is, I mean, anything that you can put into in a seasonal business. I feel like I learned this the hard way. My first business at 23 was a dance studio, and it was very like seasonal. But I was like, anything I can do that I only have expenses for the time that I have income. Like anything in the business that you can do to make it cash flow.
Yeah.
Like you have to plan for the other things, but I don't know. Somehow it's just psychologically harder in your brain.
Hold
to be
on.
Paying for things when you're
We're
not
talking
getting
Christmas
cash flow.
lights. Let's go to Christmas thing. We're in the Christmas house. So just got done doing our first group call with the Christmas therapy patients, if you want to call them, last night. We had 6 of us on, including myself. And I'm not going to tell everybody what the stuff was we did, but I'm not even exaggerating. 2 people opened up $50,000 extra capacity by moving some things around. They already had some stuff in the works. We talked about some things. They moved some things around, opened up $50,000 extra capacity for their season. So now they can add $50,000 more revenue. Things that they weren't going to do. They never even thought about it. They weren't going to touch it. That was pretty cool to see that two people executed that within 3 days of us having our first one-on-one call. And then one guy has never installed commercial Christmas lights.
Oh,
And we had a great conversation a few nights ago, and he has a meeting for a winery tomorrow. So his first Christmas lights, commercial Christmas light estimate, just by talking and just moving some things around and opening up some
That's so
conversations that were
exciting.
happening. So, I mean, literally those 3 people got their money back within the first call. So Christmas therapy, still got 2 spots left open. If anybody wants to join in that, we're doing weekly calls, one-on-one calls, group calls, and just talking Christmas lights. And I've had so many people interested, and they say, I can't afford it right now. It's really not that expensive. I promise you. Just made 2 guys $50,000.
That's the thing. You get the return when you're in environments and people are giving you ideas, and you can make those little shifts.
Yeah, things that they were not going to do.
It more than pays for itself. It's going to make your season.
And yeah, so got 2 more spots open if anyone wants to jump on that, and we could talk about that. But yeah, it's like Christmas season. Everybody's talking Christmas lights right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a season of something else not too long ago. And now everybody's feed is about to get flooded with Christmas.
And it is right now. If you're a Christmas, it's right now.
Not
the people that are
October,
playing it,
not
that are
November.
like, you know what, we'll come back and talk to you in a month.
Yeah.
In the mid-October. And I was like, do you not remember? You're going to be drowning by then. Now is the time to get yourself set up for processes. And when you make those tweaks, like you said, that little shift in capacity for $50,000, like what can you look at in your process right now to set yourself up? Whether it be things like with your clients, like how are you going to get more referral? Do you have everybody from last year booked already?
Yeah, I've got a good friend of mine. He's got over $400,000 in the books already. We have $250,000 in the books already. I know plenty of people that have hundreds of $1,000s in the books already. And then I talk to people like, oh, we haven't even contacted our customers from last year yet. What? What are you doing? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for them to call you? That's money you're missing out on right now. That's deposits you can be collecting. So there's so many things you could be doing right now instead of just sitting there making excuses and waiting for the phone to ring. And just one small move will have a huge impact on your season. But if you're sitting around waiting for a certain time for the perfect moment to start calling your clients, one, you're wrong. You need to be doing that. Well, really, you need to start doing that in January when you're taking the lights down, and then really start ramping up. We started in July, but Ronnie, our killer strategic partner, and Jessica, I mean, I swear when I say this, I've had 0 input on anything they're doing this season. And they keep coming back to me and say, hey, JC, we're doing this. Walked in the office a little while ago after getting back from the install. And Jessica said they had 14 more clients rebooked today. Like 14. At an average ticket of $2,000, you do the math. That was a pretty good day for rebooking. And then I've got a bunch of estimates on Friday and Monday. So people are thinking Christmas lights. So don't think that nobody's going to talk to you.
Get those people rebooked. Get your referral programs going
Get
out
those
there.
deposits
Like
in.
not referral programs later. Like what are you going to do for a referral program? Get people talking about you now. Just like people are booking. Like get those.
And Brian, I hope that answered your question about the vehicles. Let me know what you decide. And if you pick something other than a van, just don't ask me a question anymore. I'm kidding, dude. I like you. You're a good guy. But yeah, the van is the only vehicle I would ever recommend for anybody. Yeah, the van, no matter what you do.
The van.
So, well, I don't know, Angela. What do you guys want to talk about? I got to get on with Joe in a little while, and then.
I was seeing if anyone checks this in that home service happy hour in Dan's group.
Well,
what else should we talk about? Who else wants to ask us a question? Thanks, Brian, for chiming in there. We need somebody to ask us another question. Anything else we're talking about Christmas light? I thought it'd be funny if somebody asked us a funny question.
A personal question.
A personal question. Burning on your heart that you've always wanted to hear.
Burning Man, that was a good show. We're going to go to that next year.
We are going to go to that next year. That will be fun. What else? Why are we drawing a blank on what our topic is? We're not being very good hosts today.
It was a long day. It was hot. And it was a really good day, but it was a long day. It's hot. Tomorrow I'll be in a lift all day. So hanging some more permanent lights, having a good time doing that, but
You go get your lift tomorrow?
not the one I'm renting for
Oh.
the season. I got a tow behind tomorrow.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Is JC? Yeah.
Yeah, she's not happy, Joe. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get to spend time with her last night because I was on live with Jimmy last
JC, no,
night.
I have a date with you. He's asking, does JC know that he has a date?
Oh,
I have a date with Joe.
whoa, Joe. What we didn't what? Oh yeah? I didn't know Joe, but now I know.
You were assuming that your own date with Joe, your own time with Joe.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I have my own time with Joe
Oh.
in 2 weeks.
Oh.
I have a date with Joe.
Well, Joe will be a pro by then. I'm gonna cue Joe off for some good questions, some good steamy questions for you to ask her, Joe. So we'll talk about that. We'll get her blushing.
JC has had a string of lives. It's not I wasn't happy. Their live last night got a little delayed. Jimmy forgot what time it was.
Jimmy doesn't know time zones
and what time zone he was in. So he was on live until like 9:00 last night. So I was sitting by the fire by myself. And I said, it was my bedtime. We wake up at 4:21 in the morning. And so hence the ons. We try and go to bed early.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So you just have a week of lots of lives. No lives tomorrow.
Anybody want to schedule a live tomorrow?
No lives
Excuse me.
tomorrow night.
Excuse me, I'm burpy.
You're in charge of dinner. I reallocated our roles.
No, this is domestic. We've been gone for way too long. You've been gone for 3 weeks, and you're not going to come home and not even a week later and say,
I cooked a lot this weekend. So those of you that are new to our roles, we have
foreign and domestic territories. So anytime we're in our zip code, it's domestic, and Angela has to handle everything: cooking, cleaning. Well, I help with the cleaning, groceries.
Now I'm just accountable for it. So we have a house manager who does laundry and who cleans and puts groceries away, does Amazon returns. She's amazing, organizes.
If you are a busy entrepreneur and don't have a house manager, this is not a housekeeper.
No.
Completely different. She does so much more than that. It's way more affordable than people think. And you're not looking for, you're not going to find.
Especially if you purchase things on Amazon and are bad about returning them, then it pays for itself.
Yes. So she handles all our returns. She does a lot for us.
Organize it. Make sure.
She doesn't meal prep.
That's something that we have everything. I like to cook for the most part. I don't love making the decisions about what to cook. I just need to ask ChatGPT to give me a menu or something like that. Sometimes I do that, but so I can outsource any of it, but I'm accountable. That's my role. I'm in charge. I have to make the decision. So one, I thought it was really great for our relationship of there is no you're not pulling your weight or you're not doing why are you not helping me with this? You can ask for help. You can also raise your hand and ask for help. But and then when we travel, anytime we leave the zip code, then he's completely in charge. So I don't have to pick where to eat. I don't have to know how we're getting where our hotel is, or again, he can ask for help. His Uber app is hacked. So I order Ubers sometimes now, but he's in charge of the decisions. And I think one of my favorite parts, besides role clarity in there's not this weight of who's doing more, you need to do that or whatever. Why aren't you helping wash the dishes? It gives us a break from decision fatigue. You don't ever have to, he laughs. I still ask him every day, what do you want for dinner? What do you want to eat this week? He's
still haven't found that meal called I don't care.
Domestic. So he doesn't have to make any decisions when we're home. And I don't have to make any decisions when we travel. Sometimes we give input, but it's really nice to have that break from making decisions.
So get a house manager. It will change your life. And there's nothing better than coming home, house clean, bed made, laundry folded, all the good stuff. And we just leave our Amazon returns just right at the door, and she takes it back for us. We don't have to worry about anything. So
it's an example of find people that do things better than you. I'm just not good at laundry. Our drawers, I just am not good at folding. I've never been. I hated it from the time I was a kid. And it's so refreshing to have not live in chaos. I think a lot of times we excuse things and are like, this is good enough. It's okay. But when you open every drawer and everything's like clean and organized, and she organized the bottom bathroom drawer today. She said, do you need 8 of these electric toothbrush chargers?
Well, if there's ever a
Those have been
toothpaste, toothbrush apocalypse like the toilet paper apocalypse.
those had been hiding somewhere. She organized it but didn't throw stuff away. And I happened to be upstairs and she's like, is there any way you maybe don't need all 8 of
Well,
these?
maybe just need one in every bedroom. You never know.
JC has a habit. Those came from, I told her, JC went through a streak of leaving. He takes his electric toothbrush to travel. I do not. I just take a regular toothbrush when we travel, but he takes his electric one, and he went through quite a streak of leaving them in hotel rooms.
It was white, and there's a white towel on the kitchen or bathroom sink, and shit happens. Shit happens. It's an expensive hobby. So,
He's been good now.
all right. Well, I'm gonna call it.
All right.
Let's go downstairs, and I will see Joe. I'll see you live here in a little while, and then we'll be back on. And
Maybe you can take me for a cocktail.
What? Bye.
Bye, everyone.